Every day, millions of women say yes when everything inside them is screaming no. This is the story of one text message, and the moment it finally stopped. It was Wednesday, or Thursday. I'd stopped being sure a long time ago. The kitchen smelled like burnt toast I hadn't had time to scrape. 3 loads of laundry were sitting at the bottom of the stairs, same spot they'd been since Tuesday. Eli was on the rug with his cars, humming that one tune he always hummed, the one without a name. Ben was upstairs. I could hear the low rumble of his voice through the ceiling. A work call, or maybe just a podcast. I didn't go up to check. I hadn't gone up to check in a while. I was running on yesterday's coffee and the particular kind of quiet that isn't rest, just waiting. Just holding everything together until I could hold it together a little more. Mara texted while I was transferring the wet laundry. Any chance you could cover the bake sale table tomorrow? Just 2 hours. You're so good at this stuff. I read it 3 times, already typing yes before I'd even finished the third read. My thumb hovered. The laundry was dripping onto the floor. The dishwasher was mid-cycle. The sticky note on the fridge said Dentist Eli, 3 p.m., in my own handwriting, underlined, twice. I typed yes anyway, almost. Then my chest did the thing it does. Not pain, not exactly, more like pressure, like the feeling of too many browser tabs open and none of them loading. I stood there with the wet towels in my hands and felt the weight of every yes I'd said that week stacked up inside me like furniture pushed against a door. And underneath all of it, something small and tired said, I can't. Not I don't want to. Not even I'm angry. Just, I can't. I'd been ignoring that voice for so long I almost didn't recognize it. I kept waiting for it to sound more certain, more righteous, more like a decision and less like exhaustion, but it didn't. It just kept saying, I can't, quietly, the way something says it when it's been saying it for a long time and nobody listened. And standing there in the laundry room with wet towels going cold in my hands, I finally just heard it. I put the laundry down, picked up the phone, started typing. I don't think I can make it tomorrow. Then stopped, deleted it, typed, of course, instead, then deleted that too. I stood there for maybe 2 full minutes, just standing. Eli was still humming. Ben's voice still rumbled through the ceiling. The house kept doing what houses do. I thought, if I say no, something will need to give. Then I thought, something has already been giving. It's just been me. I typed it clean. No explanation. No sorry. No, I would normally, but just, I can't cover tomorrow. I hope you find someone. Sent. I held the phone like it might vibrate with something terrible. It didn't. 30 seconds later, a shrug emoji from Mara. Then nothing. Then her next text to someone else entirely, which I could see in the chat, and she'd already moved on. That was it. No collapse. No consequence. I sat down on the kitchen floor, back against the cabinet. Eli's cars scattered around me. The dishwasher hummed. The house held itself up. Ben came downstairs for water, saw me sitting on the floor. He didn't ask why I was on the floor. Ben never asks why. He's been married to me long enough to know when I just need to be somewhere low and close to the ground. He filled his glass. Then he sat down next to me. Just for a minute. His back against the cabinet, too. Shoulders almost touching mine. He didn't say anything. Neither did I. And something in me came undone, not loudly, not with tears, just a slow loosening, like a knot that's been pulled tight for so long, you forget it was ever a knot. I'd been so afraid that the no would cost something, a friendship, a reputation, Ben's patience, the particular version of me that everyone needed me to be. But sitting there on the kitchen floor, I realized I'd been the one paying in small, invisible installments for years. Every yes I didn't mean was a little tax on my own name. And I had been paying it so automatically I'd stopped noticing the balance draining. I thought about all the Wednesdays before this one, all the times I'd said yes from the laundry room, from the car, from the school pickup line, already tired, already behind, already running on whatever was left. And I'd said yes because I thought that's what holding it together looked like. I thought that was the job. I thought the job was just to keep saying yes until eventually it got easier. It didn't get easier. I just got better at not noticing. That shrug emoji from Mara hadn't just meant okay. It had meant this was never as big as you thought it was, which meant the weight had been mine to carry and mine to put down. I didn't need a conversation about it. Didn't need Ben to turn toward me and say, I see how hard you work. Didn't need Mara to understand. Didn't even need to explain it to myself in full sentences. I just needed someone to sit down next to me on the floor. That was the whole thing. Just that. Not a solution, not a fixing, just presence. Just another body saying without words, you don't have to hold all of this standing up. And for 1 minute, in a kitchen that still smelled faintly of burnt toast, I didn't have to. I just sat there, and it was enough. Eli asleep, Ben in the other room, the glow of the TV under the door, me in the dark, the house making its small sounds around me, the refrigerator hum, the settling of walls, the particular silence of a night that doesn't ask anything of you. I whispered it out loud, very quietly, to no one. I said no today, and it was okay. The words just sat there in the room with me. I said them again, a little slower. I said no today, and it was okay. I didn't need them to mean more than they meant. I didn't need anyone to have heard them. I didn't need anything else to happen. I just needed to hear myself say it, so I did. To every woman who has said yes with a full chest and an empty tank. To every woman who has stood in a laundry room whispering, I can't, to no one. The no doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be a declaration. It can just be a text message with no explanation, a shrug back, a kitchen floor. You're allowed to put one thing down. This is the weight she carries, and tonight it's mine.